So let's go live to Rome now. Italy is slowly returning to some kind of normality after one of the strictest lockdowns in Europe. The country has begun reopening bars and cafes as a rate of deaths and the infections fall. Pools and gyms and theatres are likely to open next week, but the country is operating under strict physical distancing rules. Italy now has 65,000 active cases and the death toll stands at 32,000. Let's chat now to Italian journalist Manuela Bianco-Spino, who's based in Rome. Manuela, very good evening to you. Thank you very much indeed for your time. So this is a big step that Italy is taking, having at some point one of the world's highest infections. How's the reopening going?
Ciao Crisenda, it's nice to talk to you. It's a pleasure to be here, to be in your live show. So all the Italian people, of course, has been so tired to stay in this lockdown. So as soon as the restaurants and some other stores reopened, they just went out. Of course, like 60% of people is still afraid to go to a restaurant because of the virus, of course. But there is a hope. I mean, we want to be positive. So if you go downtown Rome, now you see people going around, going inside the stores, even though the restrictions are still high, of course.
Yeah, I understand that restaurant tables are placed at 3.3 feet apart. I mean, what are some of the other measures that have been put in place to ensure the safety of everyone?
So you always have to wear masks when you go inside a restaurant or a bar, to wear gloves, to stay at that distance, as you said. And I mean, it's a kind of pain, but people want to go out, and so they respect the rules. These 3 days of the phase 2, a lot of young people went out, and some of the governors were really concerned because of the concentration of people, too many people. So they said that if people still go out with no attention to the rules, they have to close again, because they are afraid of the contagious to grow up again.
Yeah, here in South Africa, you know, church gatherings are still not allowed, but I understand that worshippers are also allowed to congregate there as well. Tell us a bit about that, and you know how some of those within that sector are saying they're going to ensure that certain rules are remain applicable to ensure that the country continues to see a decrease in the number of infected people.
Yeah. As you said, I mean, we have to respect all of those rules, and you have to observe at least 1.5 meter of distance from one person to another. And you have to do this in churches, in restaurants, hairdressers, beauticians, bedding establishments, everywhere. Yeah. And so from now, only these kind of stores have open, and from the 25th of May, swimming pools, gyms and sports centers will reopen, and from the 3rd of June will reopen the chance to go among regions, to go from one region to another, because now it's still forbidden. You cannot go to a region, from one region to another. You have to stay only inside the region, unless you have a specific and valid reason to go somewhere else. I mean,
is there still a sense of panic though? I mean, your country is not yet out of the woods, and travel is also set to be allowed from early June.
Yeah, from the 3rd of June.
Yeah.
So from the 3rd of June, so you can travel between regions. As I said, travel from one European country to another. But still, I mean, if you don't have really to move or to travel, you don't move, and people are afraid to move. So now, I mean, as far as is concerned, to me, my parents live in Veneto, which is a region far 600 kilometers from Rome. So as soon as they open again, so the 3rd of June, I just take the train, I go to visit them, because I haven't seen them for 3 months. Yeah. So this is a valid reason, of course.
So what sense are you getting from people on the ground? You know, it's been months under lockdown, and, you know, the sense of how, you know, your country is going to move forward. I guess, you know, for the entire world, we won't go back to the way that things were. What is the general sense that you're getting from ordinary people as they try to pick up the pieces of their lives, if they can at all?
So they want to, but it's really very difficult. So some of the money that was expected to come from the government to all people who work, to entrepreneurs, to normal workers are not arrived yet. It's not arrived yet. So this is the panic. So we want to start again, but we don't have money. So, I mean, psychologically, we are ready to start to move on, but we need money because the economy needs to spread. I mean, to go around. So money needs to go around. And so, if we have money, we spend, and the economy starts again. And so, we really hope that the government will send the money as soon as possible.
All right, thank you very much indeed for your time. Italian journalist Manuela Bianco-Spino, live to us there from Rome on Italy slowly opening up again. I guess, you know, you see a lot of those people getting their nails done there. I think as we move forward as South Africa and we lower those levels, many will be looking forward to that kind of pampering. Thank you very much indeed, live to us from Rome.